Hello everyone! Today I would love to share my recent trip to Naoshima, often known as the Island of Art. Naoshima is a small island, but there's a lot going on, so it really helps to decide in advance which museums you want to prioritize. I arrived a little before opening time, so I waited inside the ticket office. Olive cider is quite popular in this area, so I decided to give it a go. But to be honest, I couldn't tell much difference from apple cider, but it's still worth trying if you're curious. From the moment you approach the building, you start to feel yourself being drawn inward, like the tunnel at the beginning of Spirited Away. Once inside, it's hard to believe that the museum is built underground. Courtyards open upward towards the sky, creating a surprising sense of openness, as if the building exists above ground. After seeing everything, I was way more hungry than I expected, so I stopped at the museum cafe for a bite.
And please wait with this number.
Okay, thank you. There's a huge window looking out to the sea, and with the sunlight, the view and the food, everything just works really well together. I tried both the Chichu Museum and Benassi House cafes. Both are really good, with stunning views. The portions are not that big, but the quality is really good. Definitely worth stopping by if you need a break and a bit of a recharge. You can get around by bike, free shuttle, or on foot. Cycling is very popular, but there are more hills than you might expect, so definitely pace yourself, especially if you're trying to fit in a lot in one day.
And here's Renaissance Museum.
Day 2 was much more relaxed. I spent most of the day in Honmura, where the art house project takes place. It's a series of exhibitions created by transforming old, empty buildings into art spaces, scattered throughout a quiet residential area. 아메리카노 핫도그 있지? chai latte 있지?
chai latte.
And what was that? Cappuccino?
Cappuccino. ありがとうございます。And the chai latte is already mixed with soy milk.
Okay, oh, that's perfect.
Thank you.
The place I was most looking forward to was Minamidera, which features James Turrell's Backside of the Moon. Honmura Lounge and Archive works as an information center and a small gift shop, as well as a ticket office, so it's worth having a look around. I picked up a Kusama pumpkin postcard and headed to the local post office to send it back to Korea. It's something I like to do when I travel, sending a postcard, a small piece of that moment, to my future self. Naoshima noodles, a ramen place near the port, where I stopped for lunch. The niboshi soba actually reminded me a bit of janchiguksu. Personally though, I prefer the tori soba made with a chicken-based broth. Well balanced and really comforting. And here I am back at the Red Pumpkin by the port. When you first arrive on the island, there's usually a long queue, as everyone getting off the ferry wants a photo. But if you come back just before you leave and arrive a little earlier than your ferry time, it's much quieter, and you can actually take your time. I'll leave a few more Naoshima recommendations in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Cheerio!